What do you think? If you're looking for a home on the central coast of California, do you choose Morro Bay, Cambria, or Los Osos? Today on the Central Coast Brokers Caravan tour, there were 10 homes that were open to tour today. And I visited a couple in Morro Bay and then a few in Cambria. I didn't get to hit up Los Osos and a few of the others that were sprinkled around, but I'm going to talk about the ones that I did see as well as the ones that I didn't see, just so you know what's out there, what's available here on the Central Coast of California. My name's Denise. I'm a licensed real estate agent, and I'm located in Morro Bay, California. If you're looking for an investment, like an apartment building, there is one in the Morro Heights neighborhood that's 5 units. So I'll talk about that one, and then I'll talk about this one that I saw in North Morro Bay. This home in North Morro Bay is up on the top of the hill of North Morro Bay. If you're familiar with that location, when you start out in North Morro Bay, it's kind of flat and then it starts going way, 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 way up. So this one is up in the hills a little bit there. And so you have great views. So you can just see basically all of Morro Bay. You can see the ocean, the bay, the rock, the stack, all the way to Los Osos, to Cayucas. You can see everything. You're up high, and that's really the bonus factor here in this property. It's got fabulous views. So this home is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. It is about 1,600 square feet, and the lot size is just over 3,200 square feet. And it does have a 2-car attached garage. So the nice thing about this one is when you walk in from street level, you walk right up into the, there's like a bridge that goes to your front door. And then when you walk in, you have some steps that go up to the living, dining, and kitchen, where you are greeted with these fabulous views. And of course, there is a deck off of that location as well, so you can sit out there and watch the views. I mean, you're never going to miss a sunset. It's just there. So that property is 2 levels. Some of the bedrooms are down on the lower level. There's also an extra like bonus family room type thing going on, and it has laundry down there as well. And there's also separate entrance to that, so you can get it into it from the house as well as out through the front. You come down some stairs and into that room there. So this has a lot of space for you there with great views, and this one is listed for just under 1.5 million at 1,495,000. So that was North Morro Bay. Now let's talk about this investment property. So in the Morro Heights neighborhood, if you're not familiar with Morro Heights, this is a neighborhood that is located near Black Hill, and it kind of goes up into the hill there, so you have some good views depending on where you're situated in Morro Heights. So this property is in Morro Heights, and I do have a map video tour that I created. I'll link that so you can check it out if you're not familiar with the areas, the neighborhoods in Morro Bay. So this property is a 5-unit apartment complex, and it is a Spanish style property, and it's really got some great character, and each of the homes have their own little private yard space, and there's each of the units are different. So you have 1 2-bedroom unit, and then 1 studio, and then the remaining are all 1-bedroom units. And so very different from each one. So that's kind of cool. You don't have just a cookie cutter set of apartments. It's got character. And like I said, each one's got its own little, yard that it can take advantage of. So one thing is, one of the places, I think it was a 1-bedroom apartment, it was actually quite large, probably the largest of all of them. And it had these really great tall ceilings and a great living area. And I think a couple of the apartments actually has views of Morro Rock. So that's kind of fun too. You can advertise that. So if you're interested in getting an investment property, maybe you want to live on site and rent out the other 4, or maybe you're just looking for an apartment complex to buy and rent out all 5 of them, then this would be a great one to take a look at. And if you're interested in learning more about how much the rents would be for each apartment, what they currently are, and that kind of thing, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can comment below, or all my contact information is down in the description and the comment section. So that one is listed for 1,745,000 right there in Morro Heights. 5-bedroom apartment. Really cool. So today is kind of gray, and I see like a little bit of blue sky trying to come out, but it's quite nice out, and almost feels like it might rain. So that's nice as well. So I made my way to Cambria. So let's talk about those Cambria houses. So there were, I think there were 5 homes that were open today in Cambria. I toured 4 of them. So for the first home that I toured, this is, oh my gosh, this one feels like you're in a movie or like some kind of a cottage in a storybook situation. I don't know. It was just so much character throughout. It had these beautiful pine floors and just wood accents everywhere and beautiful views of the mountains. So you have windows to be able to take in the views from the entire living space and dining and kitchen. Very cozy. And like I said, it kind of feels like you're in like a movie or on the East Coast in Cape Cod or something like that. But anyway, tons of character and definitely a great one to check out. And you have to take your time because there are so many little nooks and crannies that you want to check out. So with all the charm in this house, it also has hand-carved doors, beams, distressed wood beams, and warm pine flooring. And then all of that with that rustic elegance, timeless charm with the gorgeous mountain views. So this home is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. It's over 2,300 square feet, getting close to 2,400. And then the lot size is almost 7,000 square feet. And it does have a 2-car attached garage. Above the garage, and you can get to this room from inside the home, is a big room. Kind of looks like it could be like a game room, could be a bedroom, I guess. But again, each one of these rooms that are on this side of the home have these wonderful mountain views. And right now, even though it's kind of gray out, it's still gorgeous, beautiful. And so you have that extra space above the garage. And then you also have another extra space down below under the house. So if you go out onto the deck, which is convenient right off of the kitchen and dining area. So, you're barbecuing or you're hanging out cooking, you can bring everything out onto the deck and enjoy the view right there. But if you go down the stairs into the garden, which is lovely as well, you will find another room that's down there. Could be, I don't know, an artist studio, a workshop, really clean, and maybe you need a need for storage, but mostly just really nice extra space along with everything else that you have in this house. So timeless character is what she has in the description, and that's perfect. So this one is listed for $1,199,000 right there in Cambria, and again, fabulous mountain views. Okay, so I actually only saw 3 homes in Cambria. So here's the second one of the 3. Actually 2 of them were right down the street from each other. Great neighborhood. It's just like a very nice wooded neighborhood. And anytime that I've walked down this street or in this neighborhood, everybody's always so super friendly. It's almost like you feel like there were actors put in place for your touring. But great neighborhood because you have just the nice trees, it's wooded, you have deer, and so all in all, very beautiful. So for this home that I saw, this is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, over 1,600 square feet, and it is on a 7,000 square foot lot, and it is 2 levels. So you walk up, and first thing you're going to see is a 2-car attached garage, nice flat driveway, and then you're going to take some stairs that go up to your entryway. So in the entryway, you have the option to either go up to the kitchen living space, or you can go down to the bedrooms. So upstairs, you walk into that kitchen living space, and you have tall ceilings. And even though it's gray today, it does have some views of the ocean from out that front area. And then it's got the nice tall ceiling. So you've got your living, kitchen, dining all open to each other. There's even a half bath up there. And then there's an elevator as well. So right out your slider onto the deck, there's an elevator that takes you down to the garage. So you can pull into your garage, hop on your elevator, and then it's all covered. So you can come right into the kitchen there from that back door, and you didn't have to do any stairs the whole way. So that's really nice. And not to mention out there on the back deck there, right off the kitchen, is a great space where they have plumbed for barbecue. There's a heater up above. It's all covered. And then you look out to all the tree tops, and it's just so peaceful and lovely. Really great spot there in Cambria. And this one is listed for just over $1 million at $1,080,000. So downstairs you have the bedrooms, you have access to the garage, and then there was like a little garden area as well down below. And then actually off of one of the bedrooms down there, there's another covered deck, and he had like a little pool table out there and some great space if you're, it's raining and you just want to hang out outside. So you've got two options, one that's completely covered, and so you're kind of got like the indoor outdoor thing going on. So great home there for $1,080,000. And then up the street is another home that is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. So this one is almost 1,800 square feet. And this one, I think all the homes that I saw today in Cambria were move-in ready for sure. But this one looked like it was just freshly done. So if you're looking for some modern touches, this one is a great one to check out. It has, it's just under 1,800 square feet, but it has a primary bedroom up on the top floor, and then on that main floor you walk into a kitchen, living, some great views off of the deck there, and you can see the ocean from there as well. It had a little fireplace that was in the wall there under the TV, and then some bedrooms and bathrooms. And then if you go out on the deck and down the stairs, there's a whole nother bathroom and full bed, there's a whole nother bedroom with full bathroom down there as well. So some great separation, or perhaps you just want to, keep one part for you and rent out the other part monthly. Maybe somebody needs a room monthly or something like that, because it does have a large space and it does have a full bathroom down there. So great spot there. And that one is under 1.6 at $1,595,000. So the one that I didn't get to see in Cambria is, okay, so for that fourth home that I didn't get to see in Cambria, this one is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, over 2,700 square feet, and the lot size is about 10,000 square feet. It does have 3 or more levels. It looks very grand from the front picture, and I wish I had the time to see it, but I ended up chatting with some people here and there, so I ran out of time. But this one, if you want to tour this, or if you want me to go get video, I can definitely do that for you. Just comment below or reach out via text, email, or call. So this one is this one's in the Monterey Pines tri-level, and it's going to have sweeping ocean vistas and tranquil pines from every room. So that one is listed under 1.3 at $1,299,000. So that was that one in Cambria. Okay, so for the home that I didn't see in Morro Bay, this one is also in North Morro Bay, and it's under $850,000. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, under 1,400 square feet. The lot size is actually pretty large at just over 7,500 square feet. And it is a single-level home with a 2-car attached garage. And this one it's been on the market for a week. It does have rock views, and that one's listed for $849,900. So I didn't get a chance to see that one in Morro Bay, but I'm definitely open to go check it out if you want to go tour it with me. So for another home that I missed in Morro Bay, this is a manufactured home, and this one's under $400,000. So this home is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's built in 2007, so that's good to know if you're getting a loan for a manufactured home. It's over 1,000 square feet, and it's listed for $399,000. So that one is in Morro Bay. Okay, so for the homes that I didn't get to see in Los Osos, just to let you know, there was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath under $1 million. And this one is over 1,700 square feet, and it does have a 2-car attached garage, and it's single level. So that one is listed for $995,000. And then for the other one in Los Osos, this one is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, but what it has is a separate ADU. So if you're looking for a home that has that possible guest unit or rental income, here's a great one in Los Osos, and that one is listed for $1.3 million. So if any of these sound very interesting to you, you want a link or more information, please don't hesitate to reach out. Definitely comment below. We can start our chat that way, or you can call, text, or email. I'd be happy to take your call, and I'm open to, if you're not from the area and you can't get out, I'm open to doing video tours for you. I can upload them and send them your way so you can get an idea of what those homes are all about. And any other questions, I'm happy to answer. So I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.